Hey guys, be sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram for extra content you won't see here. Click the links in the description below.
Hey guys, Euro94 here, back again with another action figure review. Today we are looking at the Mezco Toys 112 Collective. This is George A. Romero's Dawn of the Dead, Plaid Shirt Zombie, and FLYBOY Zombie 2-pack in one. There's the front of the box showing the head of a zombie, seems like. The side, same head. And in the back side we get a look at the figure and the very minimal accessories. We get one pistol here, it seems. Ouch. But it is two figures in one, so. Alright, so before we get started, I just want to let you guys know you guys can check out onestoptoyshop.com down below in the description. There's a link to various sources where you guys can order this yourself or pre-order any upcoming Mezcos. So these are actually based off of two specific zombies that came out of the movie of Dawn of the Dead. It's not just two random zombies. So these are pretty, I guess, iconic, if you want to say that. Not much here. It's two figures, yes, but there is no accessories. We do get the standard base and stand for each figure here, and then we also do just get this one pistol accessory. So there's no other hands or heads that you can swap in and out with the figures. So checking out the Plaid Shirt Zombie first. Here we can see the nice detail they did add on the green skin that George Romero used for his zombies, his design for zombies. In terms of the figure itself, the fabric goods, as you can see, it's the shirt and the pants. So you got the jeans and the plaid shirt. In terms of articulation here, we have very limited articulation. There's a lot of limitations here that I just kind of wish they just added the points there, because they do it with their other Mezcos, and they could have just done it here. It gives us more chances of posing it in different ways. A zombie will walk or whatnot. But anyways, there is no neck piece, so the head and the neck is one piece, so you don't move the head up and down like you would traditionally do with any other figure. That being said, it articulates from the bottom of the neck, of course, so he will look down like that, but the whole neck goes forward, and then up, not really. He'll always be looking straight forward. Left and right, of course, that is there. The arms will go forward and back. We do get this big gash in the shirt, as you can see, unveiling more scar tissue of his skin. The arms will go in and out here. Let's see how far out. About this far. Yep, there you go. We can do a T-pose. Moving back down, there is no bicep swivel. We get a single jointed elbow, it seems here. I don't see it bending more than that. So a 90-degree bend on the elbows. The wrists will swivel and they hinge. We do get a diaphragm joint, as you can see through the shirt. So the swivels there. Forward and back, very limited, so not much movement there. We do get a waist that swivels slightly too. As for the legs, they do move forward and back, in and out about that far. And then we do have thigh swivels, double jointed knees, so that's pretty good. And that's it, because once we get to the ankles here, the Tims are not articulated. We do get the swivel at the ankle, and that's all. We don't get a hinge, we don't get a pivot, and that kind of sucks because it makes it a little difficult to stand him up sometimes. Alright, it doesn't get any better with articulation with this guy, but the detail and the look and the likeness to the actual zombie in the movie is very nice. It looks just like it. It looks good. I like the blood. They could have darkened the blood a little bit on the shirt. I believe some of the promo pics of this figure, or the prototypes of the figure, had darker blood. It didn't look so light. It looks like he spilled Hawaiian Punch on his pants there. Yeah, if they could have just darkened it just a tad bit, it would have been a little better, but it still looks good. Maybe the dark tone that the blood is on his skin would have been nice for the shirt too. But that being said, the head sculpt came out good. Good sculpt, good paint. I like that. Now this one is sculpted with his head tilt always, so like the other zombie, there's no head and neck separation joint, so it's just a one piece, and the head's always tilt like this, so you can only swivel it left and right. You can look up and down with the head tilt. The arm will go forward and back, in and out here. He can also do that T-pose. Yeah. And then we don't get any bicep swivel. We get a single jointed elbow, it seems. Yeah. So no double joints on the elbows. Just 90-degree bends. To the wrist, it's the same thing. We get a wrist swivel with a hinge. Going down to the torso, it seems like it's the same as well. This might very well be the same body, just without the scarring. We have the diaphragm joint swiveling left and right. Crunch forward, it's not going to happen. We get a waist swivel that's super tight, so it's really like it's not there. And then the pants are made of very thin fabric, but it still looks okay. The legs will go forward and back, in and out about this far here. We do get a thigh swivel, get a double jointed knee just like the Plaid shirt zombie, and just like that zombie, it's the same deal with the boots here. Swivel at the top of the boot, and that's it. There's no ankle hinge, pivot, or swivel. Alright, so as for their height, let's get some comparisons going, and we'll have the Mezco Homecoming Spidey suit. Of course, this is 112 Collective. And then we'll throw in the Popeye, the Sailor Man. Right here you can see. So both zombies are pretty much the same height, even though one of them has their head tilted right now. Of course, this one's going to be slightly taller because of that, but it'd be the same height. Here is an SH figure art, Dragon Ball Z. This is Vegeta. Here's the Captain Rogers, Mezco, Steve Rogers actually, but same thing, right? Mezco Toys, 112 Collective. I always like to throw in one of these NECA TMNT turtles, so here is one of them here. We have Donatello, and let's see if they stand right there. And then here's the Marvel Legends Tony Stark Iron Man. So what's really cool about these guys is that I've seen people already head swap them out, use them for regular people. I know they got the green skin there, but luckily they do wear long sleeves, so you can swap out the hands for other regular skin tone hands and the heads for other regular heads, and it seems to work out pretty good if you play around with it. Now the collars open up a little too wide, but you know, if you play around with it, pose up the shirt correctly, or cover the skin, then I think you can pull it off, or I've seen people pull it off. So if you want to use these bodies for that, that is another good idea. And if you're just fans of the movie, then this is a good pickup. But aside from that, I can't really say these are really crazy good, because I still feel like they could have added in that ankle articulation. I mean, that's just getting these guys in these poses here, and I was just trying to get them into like zombie walking poses. It was difficult. I mean, they're hanging by a thread right now. They can fall over any second. It's something they could have added, and that's about it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the review. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And as always, have a great day. Bye.